Way to get your back away from the ball and kind of keep an eye on the ball. Landro. I love what y'all was doing with getting all these steals. I'm always cautious. We talked about it, but I'm always cautious. I'm just super glad that y'all good at it, because I be panicking. Good job, Q. Good job, Sean. Another steal coming, I feel like. Yep. Just active. Like, one of the things we could get from Q is active hands. Same thing as Sean. They both have really active hands. So when somebody has a ball above their head, or when they're trying to figure out what they're going to do, just your hands being everywhere, being like pesky, like just kind of being annoying with how you defend a person to where you make them uncomfortable. And like, if you are in their space, if you're bothering, then you're likely to get the steal. And I love what y'all was doing. Good job, Sean. Good job, Q. That's what's up. Landro, way to get it in a 2-guard set. And now y'all figuring out how y'all want to run the offense. Good job on running a baseline, Q. And this is it, man. If you watch this whole exchange happen, everybody moved. Landro came here. I believe Sean got him the ball. Q ran the baseline. Andrew got him the ball super fast before he even got away from the basket. He got him a shot here, which he could have went back up, but he still was able to build an offense. And then once Andrew got it back, it went straight to Sean, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I got that right. But bro, this is effortless offense. And mind you, this is a big man that just got scored on, so that tells us that they big man is weak, honestly. Watching everybody moving on D, everybody's heads up, and everybody's watching the ball. Nobody's back is to the ball, so we already in good standings. And good switch, Sean. We got caught on the pick, but I mean, the switch was happening and then he took advantage of it. It is what it is, honest mistake. 3 in the key. Big man standing there. One of the things that we had a hard time with, not had a hard time with, but one of the things we started with was one big man, and he's the other big man, but he's not playing big right now. So just kind of taking advantage of Andrew coming into high post and going down and popping back out as a shooter is a good idea. Just in this set, like when we have this group of people on the floor, it's going to be him popping in and out as high post, low post with Josh as a big. So this is what we don't want. Think about this. We got Josh there. We got Andrew out here. Look at the height difference and look who you're going against. 6'3", a big. So we really need y'all to swap, and we need Andrew out here running and moving. We need Andrew inside. We need Landro out here running and moving. See, look, and as I was talking to Josh, I said, Josh, go post. We don't have a big man here currently. Andrew is running to the low post. Josh should be running to the high post. And this is why Sean is trying to get something off. He's trying to get an offense going. But his pieces aren't aligned right here. So he's waiting for y'all to figure something out. So it was a good move for Andrew to run up to high post and Josh to go low. Whatever way it worked, it was gonna be good because they both were going in either high or low post. They were both getting there. Bro, he waved at the sideline when he did that. It's crazy. Ain't no way, bruh. So Josh, on that screen, you gotta so if I'm setting a screen for somebody, you gotta wait and then pop the screen. You wait and then pop the screen. You're out of the way and then you come get it. Come get it fast, come get it hard, set the screen, boom, and then roll. Because it's a soft coming, hanging out on the screen, and then floating off for this roll, the roll is great, the whole setup is great. But if you come pop that screen, then you really give Sean a chance to run off of this screen hard or do something more with it. But when we set them slow and soft, we kind of leave interpretation up in the air, and it doesn't lead to a good option when we're doing this. You want to pop your screen hard, come in assertive. I'm setting a screen here, and then let Sean come off of it. Oh my God, though. The roll with the move, Josh, is hard, bro. You rolled on it and then you crossed in transition to go up. Bro, that's such a hard post move. Bro, watch the roll. So come pop it. See, they're trying to figure it out. I know you're communicating with Sean actually right there, so you're probably trying to figure out if you should set it. So my bad. But set it. When you roll and you cross this, man, that's so hard, bro, on a post move. On like going to the basket. And you faked it with the look too. We missed shots. That's cool. That happens. Yeah. Moving screen here. Way to get around that, Andrew. You drew that screen because he couldn't get his feet set on you to set the screen. Not you running around the scoreboard, the scorekeepers. Yeah, Josh. Man, good shot, Andrew. Way to step up, Josh. So he had really good footwork. So as much as you might have, you bumped him the first time and then you got back in front of him as he stopped, he then just stepped through and kept his pivot and went up. I mean, bro, it's hard to defend a person with good footwork, and his footwork is good. If you watch when I guarded him, like he was moving and pivoting on me, and he drew the foul twice off of footwork for sure. At least once, but I believe it was twice. So way to get him at the three. If it wasn't gonna be a travel, then I would have been okay with that being a charge, because he went straight into Andrew's chest. Man, good grab, Landro. And oh my gosh, good find, bro. This is my first watch, so I don't know what's happening next or what's going on. I didn't pre-watch this, but yeah, it looked good. This looked good so far. So I don't think much could be said about getting position here. So generally, Josh, and this is not a knock, I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong here. When this ball goes up in the air, that's when you look for a person to stick. If you notice, everybody on the court that sees the shot go up, everybody's eyes go up, but nobody's looking for a person to stick and then going for the rebound. When you stick a person, get them out the way, and then you go up for the rebound, you just solidified your position, and then it's like, okay, I got this. In this case, there's no way you're gonna get under him. And there's no way you're going to get under him really, because you're kind of on the outside of both of them. Both of them have better position on you. So it wasn't going to matter regardless. But in reality, though, if it's not this situation and it's just a regular rebound, yeah, you find a person to stick and go. But in this case, it's irrelevant. Yeah, it was no way to beat him. And if you look, you're under him. He's taller. And, nobody has position now. But in reality, he had better position first. Damn, Q, you are the reason that he missed that. I promise you are. Because he didn't know what to do when you were right there, and you just kept moving back, and he's like, wait, are y'all going to bail me out? He looking for the refs to bail him out right now. Oh, great closeout, Q. Bro, good catch on the rebound, right to the open man right here, and just getting smooth out of the way like you didn't just find somebody a great open shot. Watch out, bro. You did the fuck out of that. Also, great shot, Q. I want to see more of you shooting. Man, way to get on the floor, bro. Landro, don't look so long. Get back to your man. Or get back to him, man, if we look like we're down one. Andrew, we did really good with you on him. And I hate that we didn't see this and acknowledge it in advance, or in real time. But you was doing a really good job on slowing him down, giving him a good size, and not just letting him do what he wanted to. Allowing him to shoot that, taking away his confidence, is great. So in all honesty, I mean, I almost feel like we could have waited a little bit to get y'all in, but I do feel like we're getting dry here in terms of scoring. So it was a good idea for us to come in. So I think this is when we let the guard. The problem was on defense. Like, we came in on offense, and I think that we did a good job here. I think what we did do a bad job with was defending that guard. So high post, I'm right there, I'm open. You look how far that man is on me, and then you look at how much space is there. So if we can get the high post man that's playing here to float and get kind of behind this person, and then kind of step into the middle, he's going to get an open shot every time. The other thing that's going to happen, though, is the first time is going to be open. The second time, they're going to usually pinch, and then the second time, he's generally going to step up. So what happens there is you stay on the baseline here, and then you can run a baseline. You stay at the 3-point here, and then you stay at the baseline, and then you run that baseline. CJ already knows this because we was talking about it on the side. But if I'm you, Thomas, I'm just easing this way. And you could even go from here to running through if you wanted to, just to that other 3-point area. But you'll be fine staying here as you watch this develop and try and figure out what's going to happen. I mean, in the same breath, you could set a screen. It's just, we really developing this right here. On the first play, generally speaking though, I'm gonna let that fly because I'm gonna be open. So I'm gonna take a quick shot at the free throw line, and then I'm gonna draw their defense in. So every time after that, we can make a play, and if it's still open, I'm just gonna cash it every time. But generally speaking, what's gonna happen is they're gonna pinch here, and then he's gonna step up higher, which then is gonna allow us a run at the baseline, or what I do later, which is find an open man here or here for a shot. And I tell my guy Thomas, I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Nuki, 2 points. So I'm yelling at Jay right now. He does not have a left hand. No way, shape, or form. It's nothing he can do with his left hand. Nothing. And I'm like, bruh, he's dribbling only right. You force him left, you allow pressure and start attacking that hand. Get your foot up high this way, force him to only be able to drive right. So I'm helping at the high post area, the free throw line area, because in case he happens to get by you and we don't realize he actually does have a left, right now I'm pretty convinced, but if he shows me otherwise, then I'm still here on the drive and to help, because you're so high that if you got beat, it'd be a straight line, and I'm asking you to be up high. So if you got beat, I'd be there to help you. So that'd be fine. But we're taking away that right hand because we see that's all he had. pass, and then I'm there on the help just in case he tries to drive by you. My man is currently out of the play. He not a threat. So he got the ball out of his hands because that made him uncomfortable, and he had nowhere to go with his right hand being cut off. I'm here on the screen. I see that you're coming up. I don't know if I'm asking you to switch or not. I don't believe I was. But when we do switch, if I say get back, or if I'm coming back up to my man, then it's always cool to get back. Just a reminder on beating a screen. Try and be fast about it. If they're setting up the screen and you can shoot past it real quick, a lot of the times people just kind of like fold and don't know what to do. So watch. You see me? I see it coming. As soon as I see him reacting like he's going to use it, I shoot in front of the screen and I attack the outside of this foot. So the moment I get outside of this foot, if he touches me, generally speaking, it's gonna be a moving screen, because he'll then be trying to he'll lean with his shoulder or try and lean his body over to try and get me. So, and my thing was 15. I also blitz this as soon as this comes. A blitz is when this person comes up and I come up, and the way we treat this screen is we both attack the ball handler. That's a blitz. So we both run up like this. I blitz it. I'm not asking you to blitz it, but that's what I do to try and take away this pass as soon as he kind of picks the ball up after his drive. So blitz, I tried to get it right there. Way to get that rebound. This is a hell of a play, CJ. And if I'm UJ, if I'm coming up the court and I'm running this way, you run straight to the basket. You catch it in stride, 1-2, straight to the bucket. So if you can, there, straight up. If you can't, then as you catch, wide open person for the three. I honestly don't think that this should be a pass to me, though. I really think that this is 1-2 to the basket, and I feel like that's what you did, so I should actually pay attention before I say. Yeah, you don't even need a drive there. If possible, you just catch that on the stride. It might have been too high. So I hated this matchup, only because you're a really tall defender. He's tall, but he's real agile, and his footwork is really good. He's kind of gonna put us in a blender, and so we have to be mindful. We also have to not pick him up so high. You should be at the 3-point just to start, but I feel like we didn't really adapt to this well. And I'm letting you know here, I'm ready to help. I don't know if y'all are communicating, but this pick should have never really happened without a person trying to help. The hard part here, though, okay, Thomas was there. He was there to help. You are now also with your chest to the defender, which means you're going to lose the man that Thomas switched on you with. And if Thomas switched on you, it's important for you to just get to his man. I don't know if Thomas was talking. He talks to me during the game, so I'm pretty sure he was telling you that he was switching. So it's important for you to stay with his man. Other thing is, you got to remember and you got to see what's around you. You have to have some sort of court vision and understand that I know that you want to help, bro, but it's important for you to get his man. I'm already on the help and he's going right now. So no matter what, I got that. You kind of got to get out the way and get to yours. Oh, good job. You did go. I thought you didn't. I'm there to help. I really should have stepped up and pinched more, but I think he's going to get through because I didn't pinch enough. It was just a good dribble. He drew us in that way and spent straight down the middle. So this is what I talk about. If somebody gets a straight line to the middle, and he didn't get a straight line, but if they get into the middle, look at how every piece of our defense is out of the way and he has a clear sight at the basket. Good job, Thomas. When you throwing that pass on a fast break, it either has to be over or you have to go up. The thing about this though is I'm saying if it's me, you go up. And way to be strong there, Thomas. Yeah, I'm going up against that. All I need you to know, Thomas, is you are the reason this whole play stopped and you are the only person back. I personally don't care about the turnover as much as I do care that you just, I mean, we care about turnovers, right? But the heart that you just showed while running back as hard as you could to get the steal, you got the steal, and at least you stopped their possession. That was an easy 2 points they could have gotten. You shut that down. Everything after that, bro, I got nothing to say. Like, you did that. And that boy mixed me. I promise you, he left me standing exactly where he caught the ball. Crazy. My fault, y'all. Thomas, I appreciate you telling me, hey, like, I'm a guard, give me the ball. That's perfect, and that's what you're supposed to do. Look, way to set this offense up. You're at the top of the key. The problem here is I'm high post. He should be low post. And we have a guard here. But because everybody right here is trying to be a guard, we got nobody. I mean, I'm a high post. I'm picking high post. I need him to be low post, or I need you to be low post. You're not going to be low post because you just don't typically do that. So that means it would probably have to be CJ here. And that's just, I know that it would be right for him to be the post, but the likelihood of it happening because he doesn't typically do that is just what it is. All I'm saying is that, bro, do you see that ball movement? Bruh. Watch where the play starts. Boom, I get the ball. So the whole time I'm already talking to Thomas because Thomas wants the ball. All I'm trying to do is get past half court, which we've discussed this. I say it in every video. All I'm trying to do, if I get the ball and I'm bringing it up, which I get it, right? And I'm wrong, and I'm going to be completely honest. I'm wrong in touching the ball. It should be a guard. It should be Thomas. I'm telling Thomas right now, we like take a quick shot real quick, and I'm going to set you up. I said, go to the corner, and I'm going to get you an open shot. So Thomas is asking for the ball, and instead I drive, and as they commit to me right at the 3-point line, I get a ball to him. The problem is the pass shouldn't have been as slow as it was, but it was. Boom, that was the shot. So I'm speaking to him, telling him that it doesn't go down to be a shot because of my slow pass, right? But he sees that, he gets the ball back to me. I go for a shot fake because I just shot that jumper at a high post not too long ago. And I'm going and I'm looking for the open man. So I go and I obviously see CJ. I'm like, I trust you on the shot. So I'm going to make them get me and I'm going to throw you that wide open shot. Boom. And good job on finding the open man. But the reason that you're open is because you moved your feet. You've been standing there in the corner for a minute, but you moved your feet, Jay. You got the ball. You had an opportunity for a shot. Because you have an open shot, you drew somebody in to play defense, just like he was drawn in. Just like when I drove, somebody was drawn in. So then as he creeps up on a drawing and a man, it's now, look, you have a wide open shot. Because we rotated the ball, we get a wide open shot. This is easy basketball. That's it. For you as a defender, be like what I do right here. If I see the pick coming, I'm calling it out just like the person that sees it coming should be calling it out, bro. So look, if you are calling out that a screen is coming, it alerts the rest of your team on how to respond. If I get picked hard, then it makes somebody else step up and help. They can pinch until I get back to my man. I see the pick coming, he's coming, he has nothing that he can do here, and the big man is out. It's nothing that can happen. But if I identify this, then I already know how to respond to it myself because I see it coming, I see where it's at. It then takes the element of surprise away from him, and then it triggers him into say like, oh, he knows it's coming. It might be a failed opportunity. So look, what I do, and I know I'm gonna get called for this one time, but I do this a lot, bro, and I'm not gonna let you just come and pick me. I'm gonna get around you. Let me see, 52, and I give people a little bump with my ass. I'm not gonna lie. Pause. So look, all I do is I try and step outside of it, and when I do, I hip check him a little bit. So I step before he steps. He does not have his feet set, so it's not going to be a legal screen if he starts the screen. I'm already on the outside of his feet. His goal is to get 1 foot here, 1 foot here, and pin me. I'm not going to let that happen, so I get the jump before him. And because I jump, they don't call that bump because they don't see me bumping. They just see me trying to get around the screen. I do the same thing on my jump. Look. Watch this. So twice I do it in one play. Watch what he does. It'll become an illegal screen. I jump it. He sees it coming again. I jump it and watch him moving his feet and moving with me. And all of this, me fighting around, this is a moving screen. This is an offensive foul. Offensive foul. And look at him extending his arm like that. Offensive foul. Just jump the screen when you can. And especially jump the screen if he's a shooter. But if he's driving, which this person is generally, he shot one, he hit one, but I felt like throughout the game he was a driver. So if that's the person you're playing against, then remember that you go under the screen if he's driving hard, and you go over the screen if he's a shooter. And that was me. When possible, I just think it's important for us to always line up in doubles here. Should be two of us. Somebody can get the shooter. Look, and I tell Thomas once again that I'm gonna get him the ball high, and I'm just gonna come across half court. So it's important, Jay, that you just come down with this ball and just go back up. Don't try and convert on catching while you're up and then putting it back up. No, come down, go back up strong. So here, same thing, right? This is kind of being greedy because in reality, it's nice that you were open, but he was right to the side of you. and that would have gave him a better opportunity. One pass gets him a wide open shot. You take the shot in front of their biggest man with his hand up. So he's in front of you, so you've seen him. There's no way around it. And you take a dribble where you could have passed him the ball right here. I think this is a terrible shot, and I don't think that it was something that you should have taken. You get the ball, he picks you up high, and you see CJ wide open. He picks you up high, he's here. Honestly, it's just a pass. This man is all the way down here. The big man is there. We have one here, I'm right here. Pass CJ the ball. And you're dribbling with your head down, and CJ's wide open still. And then you take the shot in front of him with a guard on you. It's just an ill-advised shot. CJ saw it, he said. So the hard part is, and this is why that was an ill-advised shot especially, is your frustration then led to you getting a foul. And it's just unnecessary. Not the two number threes dapping each other up, huh? I really like how this rotation came in and they kept me. Obviously, I want to be kept because I want to be in. But I think it's important that what we did here happened where, look, you're going to stay in. We see you working and we see what you're doing, you know, being the thing that we could use in this next rotation. And even if it's not that, it's like, what if it's CJ, you're a big, we need a big to stay in right now. We're going to keep you. Same difference, whatever, right? But that action of just being like, hey, one person we kind of want to keep in right now because it makes sense to us, even though the rest of the squad is getting swapped. Right now, we playing for team, not for us. And we kind of need this to be the thing we going to rock with. So look, he mixed me on the footwork, and then I can already tell by watching this that he probably came, he pump faked, and then he probably stepped through and went around me. Yep. Bruh, dog footwork was crazy, I promise you. And he definitely drew a foul, and I definitely got called, I bet you, because I remember getting called. Yeah, and as he should, because he dogged me on the footwork. I promise you, I'm hungry though. I'm finna be dogging people in the footwork too. That spin back that he just did though, nasty. They're trying to figure out currently, we both have number 3 on, but I'm number 3, he's number 13. We could get him to miss a shot, then yeah, I'm saying it's a good foul. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Again, this team that we have in is so tall, bro. Getting out the way because the guard is here. Right now, I'm a big, and the other guard is there. This is a really good lineup we got moving. I'm trying to get something to shine. Wide open shot. My problem is is that pass was way too low for him. So when he caught it, it was under his shooting pocket, which then he had to lift up higher and try and get it. And that's why the shot was short. If I get that pass to him in rhythm, he gets a rhythm three. It goes up. His body is aligned. He's not picking up under his knee or at his knees and then trying to get it up and high. So that was my fault that he missed. Josh, way to see Sean. It's the same thing with Trey and Thomas when they're right here. But way to see Sean. Good shot, Sean. We miss shots sometimes. It's all good. And again, we got to get back. I need to get back out the way. Oh yeah, that's mine. So I wanted to pressure him because I knew he couldn't dribble. So that's a miscommunication between me and Josh. It looks like it's my fault because Josh switched. I should have seen that he switched and I should have stayed. I just didn't want to leave my man because he's the biggest on the court. But that is me needing to let go of the fact that he's my man and say Josh can handle this, because Josh can handle this. And right now I need to get back. We need to get back. Sean and Q should be the top with the ball. And that's the hard part, is they're so big that when we go up like that, if they're big, they're going to just be like, well, I'm not bailing him out. Even though I think that when Q went up, he might have got hit on the arm. They're still not going to bail us out just because they don't want to do it. The jump is their way, huh? Yep. They got to jump their way. Ugh. Man, he was dogging me, dog. I hate that spin move. Bro, good job, Sean. Good job. That whole steal was because of you, and I don't want to stop it because it was simple. Good job, Q. I didn't pick Q up on the ground, so I'm telling him my bad for not picking you up as a teammate. When somebody is on the ground, we should all be picking that person up, period. Bro, I promise you, big dude was moving me. I need to I need to start eating my Wheaties again. I've been losing weight and happy about it. Dog was moving me. Look. Tell me it's ours. So one of the things when we're having out of bounds play, starting low and going high, starting high and coming low, starting high and shooting out. So what that looks like, right? If you don't understand what I'm saying, starting low and coming high from here to here, starting low and shooting out, starting high and shooting down, coming toward the ball, coming high and an L cut, just and when you make the cut, stepping in this way and going out that way. Those are the things that we want to do when the ball is being taken out, only when we for sure have possession of the ball though. But that's the way you want to be cutting when we're trying to get the ball on an out of bounds play. We don't want to just be sitting here and lingering hoping to get the ball. So watch what I do. I'm just lingering. That's not helpful to us. Sean just cleaned it up and he's good at that. I appreciate you, Sean. That's the way when it comes to the ball. Hey, Josh, you don't run with your back toward the ball. You don't know what's happening, so don't do that. If you can, look, you still don't see the ball. He's at half court. You still, and now you start looking toward the ball. Don't run with the ball behind you, even if you have to backpedal. But the ball, you should always be able to see the ball whenever you're on the court. The only time that you really don't want to see the ball is if like we're like Steph Curry, the way that he's being guarded, we want to not allow him to do anything, so we face guarding him and we're chasing him everywhere. The ball don't matter. But since we don't have that case happening right now, nor do we seen it yet in our league really, we want to be seeing the ball coming up, because if there's a pass or this man is the person that needs to get the ball to start this play or finish the play, then you can see all that developing. But if your back is toward the ball, then you won't see it. Good job, Sean. Way to jump it. So he has no left, Josh, so we're all saying no left. It does mean that you would have to run up high to defend him, and we still don't want to get beat on the drive, but I still think you could get that steal off, because everybody been getting steals. I'm talking about everybody was eating. And good job, Josh. Good pressure on him. Good jump ball. Easy. Delay of game on us. I didn't understand why, but again, same thing my coach used to tell me every time we played, that stupid ass pass, bro. It's the reason that Thomas he got 2 passes that weren't good for him, where he couldn't set up a shot. The problem is this pass from under my hips, tossing it like a granny shot, and how slow it is. It should be a quick chest pass. It slows down our offense. My bad, y'all. That's the reason why we don't have anything currently right here. So now you see the difference. The difference was me giving him that weak ass pass that was at his knees the first time, giving a granny pass to this person, and then when I come and get a chest pass straight to him in his shooting pocket, he hits the shot. And that's the art of a good pass. So that communication shut down everything that was going to transpire here, because they hear what's happening. If you hear me stuttering like that, the way that I'm calling this pick, listen to it. It's very important that you do this. When you hear how I'm calling this out, I need you to do the same thing as I'm... Listen. That all is great right here, and this man is shutting down. The other thing that I don't know if y'all seen, but Sean pinched in. It's 3 people here. He cannot do anything with the ball, and then Sean, what does he do? He rotates out, and then Andrew gets back to his man. Great defense, fellas. Look. And I'm talking right now, I promise you. Let's go. Slowly walking off though, burnt out. Really burnt out. Really burnt out. Good open shot, Thomas. Way to see him and get it to him. We're not really set up to get a rebound right now, but I mean, you got a pretty decent shot here. There's also another person here. And Trey, get out the way, bro. We see that they have the ball. He doesn't have a left hand, but he has a right hand, and we're trying to get him at full court. I mean, I say get back, but Q and Sean have been successful thus far in getting steals. I just think for me personally, you should get back because the likelihood of you as a taller person that's a little slower than him, it's just a little harder for you to get the steal. You have to work a lot harder. It might be in our better interest to keep you energized throughout the game and get you back. Actually, one more time. Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. What y'all had going, it worked, so I can't say nothing. Man, CJ, I hate the move, bro. You explained it to me, and I absolutely understand it, so I ain't got nothing to say. It makes sense. I get it. Not a fan, but what you said, it shuts down their defense and makes them reset and they freeze. They sure do. You right. Not a fan, but it's exactly what you said. It works. Bro, CJ, hell of a pass, bro. See, the thing is it's a thankless job to be a facilitator. And this game, you were facilitating so much. You did that, bro. This is like the third or fourth dime. We had like half. We not even at the half yet. Bruh. See, and this is what we don't want. So then, where's the big? This is the big. The big needs to be here. There's no way that anybody else. Oh, I'm sorry. CJ's here. Never mind. CJ just wasn't back up. Oh, good. You know what I think? It's important that we use these timeouts, and us taking them, yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. We have our two guards. We got CJ bringing the ball up. Oh my God. Dime. On my soul. 18-7. CJ bringing it up. Just waiting for this to develop. This hesitation is for y'all to move. He's waiting for something to happen. As basketball players, we move and he gets an opportunity. So, boom, he goes. This pass over the head, I was like, ooh, I don't know. Bruh, the dime, the way he placed it, oh my God. Oh my God. Yep, for me, I'm going back up. He's behind you. It's for you. You catch this on a bounce. As soon as you come down, you spring right back up, left hand layup. And you're left-handed. And the reason that pass didn't work is because you should have gone up. The other thing is, if you don't feel comfortable and you don't feel like you have the angle, it's okay to come down, rotate. You have 3 seconds to be in that key, and then dribble it out. Oh, I hated this. I was so hot. You were so close. Hey, y'all. I'm always saying get back and all that, but great pressure. Y'all been pressuring the hell out of the ball. They bailed us out because we bumped them. I'm not gonna lie. See, that's the problem with having our bigs bring the ball up, including me. And I did the whole last game when I did my little breakdown. I was like, damn, bro, that's a problem. But that's the problem is when we have our big taking the ball out or bringing the ball up, the vital part of our offense is having Sean play big here and then breaking down this middle. If Sean is here, that allows Leandro to bring the ball up, Jay to assist him bringing the ball up, and then we let Thomas go set up for a shot and move and find a shot. So, and this is a good, if it's on me, bro, shoot the hell out of this shot, CJ. I think that CJ should have shot it. So we let him go straight to the basket, and that's always going to be a problem for us. A straight line drive is always going to be the worst thing ever for us. So, look, the ball was passed. For you, Jay, you could run through and come to the high post here for a quick shot or a quick pick behind him. So then Thomas can kind of set him up this way and go down the middle, even for a shot himself. But we should have CJ in the post, and you also should be in the high post. That's the problem, though, is when we have our bigs as guards, it kind of throws off the flow of what we're going to do with our actual guards. And I get it because I'm a part of that issue, too. If you hear me on the sideline, somebody high post. Somebody got to run the baseline. Somebody needs to be low. Somebody needs to be high. You break down a 2-3 zone with a high and low post and people running the baseline. The low post runs the baseline here. They just float. The other way is just having the two big men, high and low post, circle here. If you guys literally just run in a square right here and just all that happens, right? Big man, one waits here and the other waits here, and then 5 seconds or like 2 seconds, 1, 2, and then you go 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and then you go. Cool, you're here, the next person comes up, 1, 2, 3, and that continuous movement, it breaks down defenses like this. And I would never have believed it, but I played with this team in a league in our off season when they picked me up one day, and they're like, just circle the high post, and I was like, bro, I don't believe you. And when I tell you, I was eating bread and butter the whole time, eating every chance. High post, getting a shot. Low post, working this low post. And the ball came to me every time. And it's like, bro, I see why they were winning. They had 2 shooting guards that got to shoot the ball, 2 people playing the post. And the thing is when the high post gets it, you get these corners on a long pass, which will get the shot. You then get the runner if he's running a baseline if you're in the high post. You then could even bring the ball out here, give a handoff to Thomas, and then screen his man as he comes back for a shot. Yep, and look, high post right into the shot by CJ is so good, bro. I'm yelling it on the sideline for a reason. Oh my God, that's dime number 6 on my soul. Yes, finish. Facilitator. Bruh, seeing everything. We see you, CJ. No. What we don't want is you picking him up at half court. Ever. Bruh. Jay, good looking on that tap, bro. You know the thing is 212 20 2007. All right, so Landro, you gotta go at the basket. Exactly what you did, right? Get a better angle. Don't chop yourself at that block right there, and then don't lower your shoulder for the bump. Go straight into him. So when you're getting this angle, for me, right? Actually, I have nothing to say. That's not really bad to me. I think though, his job was to draw contact with you earlier, and say he had have drawn that contact, that's when I would have tried to go middle or try and like fake middle and go back left. But him not drawing contact automatically means you're gonna go up and he's gonna be stepping into you, which is the foul. Just way to go into the contact though. That's the main thing I wanted to say here. Way to use the contact. With our free throws, man, just take y'all time. Take y'all time. I'll be speeding through it too. All that is a correction. You shot far on the first and then short on the second. You were just correcting your shot. That was my fault because I should not have continued to drive into the lane. I did feel like I got hit. But my job there was just like Sean found me. I should have found an open person. We should go back to that actually. So look, and this is it. And this is why he didn't bail me out. This is why he didn't bail me out. And why they did hit me, but I should have gotten the ball here. That's what happens is I pump faked and I jumped into there. I should have dished it out right here to the open man. They don't bail out stuff like that for that reason. Cause look, by the time I rotated here, he was already open. That's a pump fake and then a dish here. All that is a get back out and then out game. I liked when Andrew was here. Also, Q, we asked for you to be there, and I know you was doing your thing on him, so I have nothing to say. I kind of feel like that was an ill-advised shot. I'm sorry, I frozen the whole thing. The reason that this, I was communicating to Andrew the whole time to come get the ball from me. I wanted him to come back to the ball, come get it, and I was gonna set a screen on his man so he can come here for a pop. That's why Sean's like, come on, Kevin, give me the ball. He's like, bro, see the offense. And I'm just trying to set him up this way. I get what Sean's saying, though. And then as Sean is saying, get the ball out, he's just trying to create an easy offense, which is why he got me the ball here. So, look, I catch this. And this is, in my opinion, it's an ill-advised shot because we got two here and he's right behind me. I actually, like, give him a hip check and hit him with my butt. And this is why it's ill-advised. He's behind me, and what I was thinking is if I went up, I would get the and one because he's on my back, but I shouldn't have taken this. He's literally touching me as I'm shooting, and I really shouldn't have. I should have got it to Q. My fault, y'all. I'm glad I made it, but it was a dumb shot. And I'm telling Q the whole time he's coming, and then I help out, but he got me. Bro, Q, you did the hell out of that, boy. I was froze. I was like, I really like this group and what we did with it. Way to jump up, Josh, and see it. Way to listen, Q, because I seen you react to me telling you when the pick was coming. We were gonna be aggressive and get that anyway. I get it. I was just telling Q to step out. I wanted him here though. I didn't want him out. Oh no, I was telling Josh to come in. My thing is this man is big. This man is big. He's not really a factor, but somebody has to get him. And if we're both pinching on him, we can guarantee that rebound. Andrew, way to get the ball going. And way to get a quick shot up. I tried to come in and help. I tried to do some cleaning up, but yeah, good job, Sean. Good job, Sean. Bruh, y'all was doing that with all these getting the ball to everybody, boy. I promise you. Yeah, not the nutmeg. That was never gonna happen, bruh. Stupid. Good job, y'all. It's a good job. This is a hell of a game. Good pick, Q. Yeah, Sean. Drew the foul on him because I had him positioned the whole time. So 24:06. Watch me, and this is what I mean, post players, get position early. Sean already sees that I'm fighting for position, so he's just trying to figure out how to get it to me. This is why I like Sean and Q with the ball coming up, because they see it. Even I have a problem of getting the ball out fast when I'm in a guard's position. If I'm sitting here and I get the ball, if somebody passes it to me, I'll get it out fast. If I'm bringing the ball up, it takes me a little bit longer, but he's seeing this whole time that I'm battling in the post, and I got dudes sealed. Watch. Boom. Sealed. Sealed. I'm there. He knows it's coming. I'm there. He's reaching over me and around me. Once you have a person sealed, when they start reaching up in here and over here, is done. That tells me that he's not a good post player. The low man in a post man rules are big men. The low man wins the war. So when I'm there, if I'm lower than him and I have my elbows out and I'm using nothing but my legs to slide left and right to keep him behind me, I'm lower than him, you're gonna have to reach under or over. The low man wins the game. And we draw that foul on every big man that tries to play that game. So look, I'm setting this up, right? I'm setting up to post early. See, and that's again where the big man hit me in the face. They should be calling this. Way to finish strong, y'all. I think that was Sean. Let's see. Speed this up a little bit. There's no way. Hey, Andrew, all I'm saying is you was there, bruh. It's nothing you could really do there. You did everything you're supposed to. He hit it. Oh, you feel me? We real choppy out here, you feel me? Man, way to try and get there, Andrew. That was definitely on me. Nah, it was on Sean. I thought it was me. I'm like, bruh, oh, really? But I honestly thought it might have been me. I don't know. I was questioning, but. So I hated this because I let him get position on me. And I I tried to have a dime. I got it to his hand. And Andrew, thank you for running with me and continuing. Bro, good steal. So I need y'all to pay attention to this. I was warm and I was doing pretty damn good. You even heard Sean say like, hey, it's not the time to be getting out. It is, because in this case, and I respect Sean and his decision making, so like I would listen to him and be like, you know what, let me stay in. Like in every case, he's the reason that I'm on this team. But in reality, I didn't want CJ to get cold because he's vital for us as a big man. And I think that as much as I'm warm and I'm helping, I think that it's important to get him warm and for him to stay into this game and not to be, content on the sideline, because I don't want him to get so dry that it's over with for him. He's important and we're going to need him. So I think it's important for us to be able to say it's okay for me to get out and let this man in. I'm even telling Sean we need to get him warm. Bro, I promise you, Q. Go up. That part. You ain't scared of nothing over there, boy. Everything moving can get it. Yeah, Q. Bro, I promise you. That part. Bro, good basketball. Good. Ooh. So close to a steal, I promise you, boy. Yeah, call a timeout. Good job, y'all. Good job, boy. The way we controlled this game, we got to control every game. We really can control every game. Look at Sean and Q running. Way to finish, Sean. This was the timeout. There we go. Yeah. That right there. All the turnovers. CJ is a mess, bruh. The slow motion on the cross is crazy, Sean. The way. This is stupid, bro. Just nasty. Darnell, great step out and great rebound, CJ. And look at everybody moving together. Oh my gosh. Good shot. Good rebound. Good shot, Sean. Hey, and way to get there with him, CJ. I love you there. I always say get back, but I like that. I love that every time. And good active hands. Q, you funny. Fuck up out of here. Take the ball. He like, we got it. Good job, CJ. Way to pull a chair on him. That changed his whole offense. He didn't know what to do. And I was just having good footwork. Darnell, you got beat in the beginning, so there's no way to get back after that. I get it. Go high post, Darnell. So look, you're running in here. We don't have a low post because our low post is here. Y'all two then need to switch positions. Q needs to step up. Boom. So you got to remember, CJ's out here and we're in a place where we have big men. I'm going to take Darnell at the high post. His tendency is to pass the ball, and he's a facilitator. Darnell is not going to first think to go on offense. So he's going to think who's open, and then, okay, I'm going to draw somebody to just make my shot happen. I'm going to pass the ball initially. The second thought process is I'm going to find somebody to pass the ball to. So Darnell, I would come here. Andrew, because CJ's out there, you got to know that you now have to switch into a position of a big man. And I would run right in here in front of this man. And then instead of CJ having 3 defenders there, now another person is on offense in this mix. And it doesn't give CJ a lane to drive, but it does give him a pass. And if you look at the rest of the beginning of this game, I'm flicking off the camera, my bad. You look at the beginning of this game, CJ has been passing the majority of this game. So in this case, run over there and get a post in front of this man. And if nothing, you're just going to draw him in and you can pass it right back to Darnell. Darnell can score right in front of the basket. I support the shot on CJ too, by the way. So I didn't realize this was a shot, but I support that. Way to get back, CJ. Way to work on him, Sean. Nasty cross. Hey, Darnell, way to go back in there. You helped tip that. I love the rhythm 3, Thomas. I also like the shot if it goes to CJ there. Good job, CJ. Get the move. I ain't saying nothing. Look at the ref shaking his head. Here we go. So this boy playing 21 in real time. And he got the highest score. And we like that because he hasn't shot all game. I think he shot 1. Yeah, settle for that far shot. That just... Remember, guys, as you watch these people, it's all body language. That just showed you that he's kind of losing faith that they could win this game. His temperament is, I kind of got to take the shot as opposed to I got to go get the easy deuce. Okay, I'm kind of giving up now. So watch this. When you watch temperament, when you're playing, it's all a mind game, bro. Use this to your advantage. Damn, you missed that shot, 14. I thought you would have had it. It's just like stuff like just play with it. Good job getting the ball to Sean. CJ, I'll take that shot if I was you. I think you got that. Darnell, way to go on your shot. I like that you were aggressive as soon as you touch the ball. So Trey, it's important to hear me when I'm talking to you, bro. When you look at this rebound, you gotta really just understand this, right? Look, I'm right here and I'm like, hey bro, do you want to switch? Do you want to switch? And like, if we see the disadvantage, you just got pushed out of the way. If that is a big deal throughout our game and we see it, like, it's not a time for our ego. It's okay to say, you know what, all right, let me switch with Kev because he might have a better opportunity to keep him out of the way. And then if I don't, bro, that's fine too. And like, I don't need to tell you and like, it's, hey bro, it's kind of the same situation. It's not going, you know, it may or may not benefit us to do this, but you know, I don't know that the change is helping. It's like, you know what, me with my ego down, look, all right bro, it really didn't help for me to switch. Just stay there, my fault. It's about communicating as men in that situation. And in this situation, again, Trey's wide open and my back is toward him. I was talking to Landro going up the middle, and I really should see him here, but I'm pretty sure because his back is there, I need to go up. And I think I was going to be looking at Q, which is why I talked to him. I feel like I missed a shot. Terrible. Yeah. And I was playing makeup, honestly. Sean just said slow the ball down. And when he did, I looked at him and said, yeah, I think, or I might have just heard him, and I acknowledged it. And then I instantly rotated here and passed the ball to the open man. I know Trey's going to shoot. And I should have known better than to set up the shot. I should have then thought like maybe draw the man out and then get it to Trey so we could have stayed slow. But Sean is talking to us on the sideline, and what I'm getting at is it's important to hear it because he sees the game. Same thing as Q. They have really good ball IQ, so it's good to listen. But I could have drawn the ball out, is what I'm saying. And then I could have still got it to Trey. I should have listened to it. And also, I feel Trey. When that shot wide open. I mean, I might let that bitch fly too. Look, Josh, this is what I'm talking about. 33. I'm not singling you out, Josh, but I just talk to you the most about this type of stuff. But I stick him early and I get position on him early when it comes to this rebound. It's a good switch. I'm there. I see the ball go up. And if you see, I found the man, and I can't really see the ball as high right now. But 33-51, 33-44. I switch with, watch me switch here when the screen happens. I'm telling Q, but I see you got beat, so I switch. Boom, I switch and I tell Q, stay. And then once this ball comes back up, I believe, I tell Q, get back. I tell Q here, I'm telling him, get back. And I even tap him. And then you see what I do is I get him, I get an arm and I stick him. I get that arm right under him. When I do, I then have position. So if it comes anywhere past this center area over here, it's nothing he can do but push me out of the way and me get a foul. So I do that, and now he's off. I've created space, and now I'm setting up. I look terrible right now. And snatch is nothing you could do, bruh. I'm sorry, I tried to have a little dime ski with Thomas. Do we see him or nah? Hey, and then I got the tap. I was just sprinting. I said I'm gonna get it by any means. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I just tapped it. I didn't tap it to a person. I just tapped it. And that's why I was slapping, because I'm like, why didn't I tap it to a person? So look, it's his job right now to start initiating contact, tapping a little bit, and then him to seal me. He seal me, and I'm letting him seal me, and I'm pushing like I'm not okay with what his position is. Look, I stick him, and I'm pushing him out of the way. There's nothing he's gonna do down here. Good finish, great finish. Hey, we was getting greedy with the steals. They talking about steal. Hey, get it. Cause I always be like, no, but get it. You can, go get it. Ooh, Q. Again, watch me push him out of the play. 33, 35, 23, 35, 09. All right, look, ball goes up. Watch me get him out the way. I'm with him. They're trying to figure out what they're gonna do. Look, I find him. Watch me stick him. Goes up, stick him. He's behind my back. It's nothing you gonna do. Yeah, Leonzo. Yeah, we forcing a timeout. That's what I'm talking about. I was telling Andrew to get back, but I got lost because I rotated here instead of moving. So I could bypass this 36, 35, 46. So where's the rotation? Where does it fail? So he's there. I'm here. I get the pick. I then I tell Andrew to switch because I get beat. Sean is there, and it's Sean. Sean stays on the help. Sean is supposed to be on the help, but he's trapping here. So then once Sean is out of the play, he's open for the shot. That is Sean. I'm supposed to stay here. If I would not have switched, then I would be there. So it's a miscommunication. All I'm saying is I feel like that should have been us. That should have been our foul. Good job, Josh. I didn't notice, but he was getting nervous when CJ was guarding him. And he was trying to get hot on these shots, but no. I love that sequence. If you look at this, I step out on a closeout. I got my hand up and in his face. Watch Sean get the ball to CJ. CJ sees a wide open space. I'm sealing him, so I'm essentially setting a screen for him. Big men, you have to do this. I set a screen here so CJ has a straight away to the basket. So look at me. Look at me stepping into him. Then he goes behind me and he tries to step up. But he has a straightaway. As this man commits, CJ sees that Josh is running toward the basket, which is what you should be doing. And it's an easy catch on a 1-2 and finish. And that's it. 1-2, finish. Good basketball, y'all. That's what happens. Good basketball. Push is crazy. They both were kind of going for the ball. I don't know. Ooh, 12 o'clock is crazy. I don't even understand what. Oh yeah, it was the 7th foul. He said 1-1. So they was trying to stop the ball before it ever got to this. We were not supposed to come back this way. It was 1-1. Shot. It's a jump. It's a jump, fool. I don't really know what we're doing there, but we probably should have been with him. Sean, you are disrespectful, bro. I just stopped moving, Sean. My bad. I saw it in your eyes and I said, oh, let me just stop here. Hey, Andrew, way to see that and then come for the double. You told me to do it and I did it. I just was late. Had I just pinched how you said, we would have locked him in. I'm telling Thomas to come up so I can get the ball back to him. I wanted to go middle. Shot. I was trying to get you, Thomas, I promise you. It was a little far out, but... Bruh, if that wasn't a travel, I don't know what was. Another jumper. We gonna get it right back out there. Yeah, Darnell. Yeah, if we got another rebound, I promise you, I was finna get it to everybody that could touch the ball at that point. Good game, fellas.